Day, Dawns ARKS. Welcome everyone to your weekly Phantasy Star Online 2 podcast recorded live on December 12th, 2020. I'm one of your hosts, PrinceBrightstar, and with me is Zance. Go ahead and say hello.
Ashire sorio, kaze no yo ni, tsukimi hara wo, padoru.
Yes, indeed, it is that time of the year again, isn't it?
Yep. How's it going?
And with Christmas, of course, comes different events, as well as the end-of-year game launches, which we had quite a number of interesting things happen this past week, actually. Of course, we had Episode 6 launch on the global servers. We had patch 5.4 launch for Final Fantasy XIV. We had Cyberpunk 2077 launch on Steam and other platforms, and then there was a certain character that you heard about being revealed, Sans. So go ahead and tell us who that was.
Yes, the main villain from Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth.
Indeed.
Oh boy, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, they are coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so it's been quite the week. That on top of the Game Awards, of course.
Not the Game Awards, the Last of Us Part 2 Awards.
Yeah, featuring Jeff Keighley.
Yep.
So yeah, it's been an interesting week. That's for certain here.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even had a chance to jump into Final Fantasy XIV yet, just because I've been so focused on PSO2 and getting all the grinding that needs to get done. Oh my goodness, some of the stuff that we were expecting to be there was not there.
Yep. But we do have the EXP quest now, so that's good.
Yep. Although they are missing, apparently, the 2020 badges, or I guess Rising Weapon Badge 5 of them as a completion reward compared to the Japanese version. So not quite sure what's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
But the quest that's available today as the recommended quest for leveling up, if you need to do any of those special bosses still, the Diablos, the Epsilon, or any of those other guys that never really had their sort of own urgent quest before, you can do multiple runs of that quest over and over and finally get those titles that you might have been missing out on for getting 50 kills on them.
World of Gulfs and Shadows right now?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah, it's the day for that one, finally.
Nice.
But with all that said,
also on the Clementine side, there's also the winter event going on there. So, been busy with that because that just updated last night.
Yep, the Subzero Outbreak, which we'll get to towards the end of the show here.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, let's go ahead and jump into the main content for today here, which is the Episode 6 launch for Global. Which has been highly anticipated at this point for quite some time, and it's nice to finally see that has happened. Although it did not launch on time. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, it got delayed. I noticed that because I was going to be playing it after, like during the evening, but I saw it was delayed. It's like, dang it! I wanted to play it now.
And it's so strange because they really didn't give us any information about what actually happened in that. We knew that there was going to be like a 15-hour maintenance for the Japanese side, which kind of ruined some of my plans of trying to, in the last minute, put out an Episode 6 trailer. But then we had this happen, and it's like, what in the world happened here? And it was so bad that they actually had to reissue the update. So players basically had to update a second time before they could actually get into the game, so something big must have happened. But because of the delay, they did provide a Tri-Boost plus 150% to everybody, so at least there was some compensation for the delay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, players were going to need... Go ahead.
But now we got Episode 6 stuff, so...
Yep. Players were going to need to use that anyway immediately because, hey, we got a new level cap here. That being level 95, so scrolling down the list here. Let's take a look. We got
everyone did get a rainbow key, so that's 2 levels right there.
Depending upon what how far along you were, yeah.
But if you're going from 90 up just to get up to 95, yeah, that's 2 levels right there.
Yep. Although for myself, I had to get 2 classes up to 95 because I play Hunter at 12. So that's
you had to get a 12 up from 1.
Yep. Oof. I had it all done in about 3 hours or so.
Nice.
It really wasn't that bad to get up there, but it was like, what was it? I had like the EXP booster plus 150%. I had 2 hours worth of the turkey stacked up, ready to go. I had the Tri-Boost plus 150%, which was given out here, plus a few more of those. And then I had one of the EXP plus 50% on as well. So, yeah, I was ready to go. I had tons and tons of bonus keys ready to go. So many, in fact, that I still have like 180 silver keys left over, and I got to figure out what to do with them.
Yeah, I've been neglecting building up those silver keys.
Yeah,
I really should level up my ults.
The way those silver keys work is, even if they expire, they're still extremely useful to you, because you can trade 5 of those in, even if they're not expired, but even when they are expired, you can still trade them in and get 5, or you can get 1 gold key for 5 of the silver keys.
Yep, and it's the same with any of the gold keys that expired. Specifically the ones that have expired, you can trade those in for bonus for the gold keys instead. Also, World Engulfed in Shadows is now called a Broken World of Twisted Shadows.
I know. Yeah, there have been a lot of changes here. There's even a change I know of that's later in content that I can't say what it is, but it's
spoilers.
It's gonna change what it's gonna change what people consider a certain enemy to be called in this version. But yeah, so in terms of new content, we have episode 6, story chapter 1 and 2 out, which basically already means my calendar from last week has been completely ruined. We're probably now looking at late January, early February as the end of episode 6 now.
Yep.
Once again, level cap was increased to 95. They added the new Scion classes, Phantom and Etoile. They added new pets, Herbie and Vulcan. They added the new difficulty, Ultra Hard. Have you noticed that the risk exploration is basically dead on arrival?
I haven't gone into it yet.
Gotcha. Is
it really that dead already?
Yeah, I've only seen like maybe 2 to 3 teams going at a time on any one in particular.
Huh.
But it's possible that that might be because of the new urgent quest that's out, which is Christmas on Ice.
Yep.
Plus, and I guess we can kind of segue away from this for just a second here. Plus the fact that the Chevelle units are basically, you can't get the upgrades for whatever reason.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the trades are not in for the Cleasis units.
Huh. That's odd.
Yeah. So basically everybody now is having to scramble back into Dark Falls Persona and keep getting more of those stones so that they can upgrade those to the 13-star versions instead.
That's really odd.
I know.
So we should probably run some Persona triggers then.
Yeah, that seems to be
they did fix the name. It's no longer Tigger. Damn it.
Yep. Yeah, well, we'll always have the meme, I guess.
Yep.
Plus, the other thing is players have also been running Dark Falls Elder Ultra Hard as well. That is at least out at this point.
No, that's good.
Yeah, so aside from the new pets and the new difficulty, new enemies have been added, Lumen Mechs and Ultra Hard enemies. Lumen Mechs have been really rare to show up at this point. They are there in the story, and supposedly they're in the risk exploration, ultra hard areas only when a trial appears, and that does sound correct from when I was playing episode 6 back in the Japanese version. So they're kind of a rare encounter at that. But that'll all change next week once we get the new urgent quest after that. That's Koto Kaname. That's my understanding. I haven't seen them yet, but like I said, the risk exploration for whatever reason are dead on arrival, and so that's why nobody is really aware that they're in there. But
I'm sure eventually more people will start getting back into that.
Yeah, I think it's just word of mouth has to get out, and then people start flooding into there.
That's what happened when it came to the there was one other thing that was like that. I'm trying to remember what.
Can you give me a hint on what you think it was?
Nah, it's just lost me.
Gotcha. All right. They also added arms extension. This will be changed to equipment extension weapons with an update at a later date. I guess they're just going to rename it. Oh yeah, the Ridroids. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what was sort of dead on arrival because nobody knew how to unlock the thing.
Yep. The Ridroids quest. After word of mouth got out with that, then more and more people started doing it.
Yep. All right, so they added new practice quests, that being for the Phantom, the Etoile, and the AIS Vega. They added risk exploration quests, which are those that people need to run. They added bonus quest Tokyo Rainbow. That is the
bonus key.
Go ahead.
It is the best bonus key, hands down.
Oh yeah, it gives you augmentation transfer passes.
But not only that, it gives the most amount of experience points out of any bonus key.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like, what is it? I think towards the top it gives you like somewhere like over 20 million experience, I think.
Which is insane.
Yep. They added an additional level up quest to recommended quests, that being the one we were just talking about a moment ago here. And that rotates every day to a different quest, so I think the rotation lasts about 5 days on that. The remaining quest...
Yeah,
go ahead.
Every 5 days.
Yep. The remaining quest triggers from episode 1 to 5 have been added to the Rising Weapon Badge number 4 shop. Did they really? I wonder though. Because I don't see the new light trigger in there.
The new light trigger? Oh yeah.
World Destroyers.
Which one?
The Mother and Deus one.
Yeah, that is true.
The one that we need to unlock Expert.
Let me look at that.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense that they're holding it back at this point. I mean, you've got a good set of players in at this point that can actually take that thing down, and in fact, a lot of players have been able. Let me put it this way: the players on the global version have really surprised me. They have outpaced almost all the content that has come out, aside from the intentionally really hard stuff like Phaleg and Masquerader. So I would not expect players to have too much trouble in clearing this. And I know that the director said that they wanted to get things up to where 25% of the player base were considered to be experts.
Yeah,
it's possible.
There is no light trigger for Mother Deus.
Yeah. It's possible.
I think it might be because we never had that urgent yet.
It could be, yeah. So the question is, why are they holding it back?
I don't know.
Really doesn't make any sense here. Although we also never got the Elder Luther combination urgent either.
Yeah.
Maybe that has something to do with it. But yeah, it's possible that we could see it in a future update. I just wish the team would say something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We also had new collections in the collection folder added. The legendary 15-star collection folder and 14-star eggs collection number 1 has been added. New Z shop weapons, the 15-star Revolate weapons have been added.
Revolate, yay!
Yep. They added the Rising Weapon Badge 5 and associated shop. The AC Scratch Ticket Ultimate Trinity has been released. The new Mission Pass Season 11 is available. And the Tales Collaboration Pack is available.
So yeah, the Mission Pass is Christmas themed, obviously, because the whole lobby is now Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And it's using, is the Christmas music for PSO and PSU the same?
No. PSO was, just Jingle Bells.
Okay. So yeah, it's using the PSU Christmas music in PSO2.
So with all that, though, there is a new concert, the Eternal Encore Holiday version, which Kuna sings.
Mm-hmm.
There's the new Urgent Quest, Christmas on Ice. And we also have the Holiday Lobby, along with Zia, Christmas 2020. That's a sequence of about 5 or 6 client orders in there, which gives you the rooster head from Omega.
Yep.
Or Cockatoo's head,
also,
I guess.
make sure you do them because we also have the bingo card for, again.
Yep.
That's
and
awesome.
she also gives you Rising Weapon Badge 5s as well, so definitely want to do that on all your alts to get those extra badges.
Yeah. Specifically because the Novel weapons are in there, and you can upgrade those up to 15 stars.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pretty decent 15 stars. Not as good as the Lightstream weapons, but they're good, like, beginning 15-star weapons.
Yep. Yeah, definitely on that one. We do have the Holiday Bingo, like you said before. We also have seasonal enemies Santa Rappy and Santa Umbra. And the Franco Cafe Decor Snowy Cafe. Speaking of Santa Umbra, did you notice that they didn't do an English version of the Rare Drop Koi Koi?
Yeah, they're not... It's... Because I know it's specifically the Christmas version of Rare Drop Koi Koi. But yeah, they didn't do the English version of it. It's weird.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm not sure why they couldn't do that. Maybe they couldn't get Matoy's voice actor to do the song or something.
Maybe.
Alright, we also have some new in-game campaigns. Login campaign, which lasts until the 22nd. Client order campaign, which lasts until the 22nd. The Christmas on Ice trigger giveaway. That trigger will be available until the 8th of January. And there's also a Reset All Skill Tree Pass distribution for every character. Those passes will be available for pickup until January 9th. And we also have a new Urgent Quest schedule, including Christmas on Ice, as well as the Armada of Annihilation, Interception. And then we also have some other updates as well here. To celebrate the update of Episode 6, they have distributed a Tokyo bonus key Rainbow to all players. That can be claimed at the Visiphone until January 8th. They added a check... Go ahead.
Do it. Not only is it the best experience points, you also get the Augment Transfer Passes, and you can get the 13-star Chevelle units from it.
Yep. Yeah, that's like the only place that you can get those units right now.
Mm-hmm.
They also added a check item market prices feature to Scratch Ticket prize lists. Character creation limit has been expanded to 30 characters per account. Some furnishing items have had an additional description added.
Now, when are they going to add the description, like the additional descriptions to the weapons?
I don't know, and I hope they do it soon.
Yeah, I kind of missed that.
Yep. They've fixed various text errors such as spelling. And players who obtain the incorrect emote from the Blazing Beats AC scratch have received compensation. Please note that only those who got the emote in question through the AC scratch ticket within the following time frame will be eligible while the video was incorrectly displayed and before the announcement was made regarding the corrected video. So, yeah, quite a lot of updates here. And with that, we do have a new urgent quest schedule, including a new look for the thing as well here.
And it's good. I like this calendar.
Yeah, I am so glad they finally got off the Google Calendar stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They have a really good color coding going here. Red is for your urgent quest, yellow is for your casino boost, and blue is for any other special concert or anything else like that.
It's nice.
Yeah,
and then if you can click on whichever one that you're interested in. So like you could click on the Christmas on Ice, and then you could click on more details, and it would bring you towards the Christmas event thing that's going on, which does detail about Christmas on Ice.
Yep. So it's a really good system that they've got here.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, if the content hasn't been released yet, for example, if we go over to next week with the Armada of Annihilation Interception, we click more info there. Because the page doesn't exist yet, it just takes you to the main news page.
Yeah. But it will redirect to talking about that urgent once it's out.
Yep. Yeah, so for today, it looks like... let's see here. Today, it's...
Yeah, today is the 12th, and we just recently had Malevolent Void happen, so Q-Net concert will be coming up along with Christmas on Ice.
Yep. And then another Christmas on Ice, then Malevolent Void, Castrum Demonica Madness, and another Kuna concert, Eternal Encore Holiday version, followed by Christmas on Ice once again tonight at 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific.
Mm-hmm.
So we do have a new AC scratch called Ultimate Trinity. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at what that looks like here.
It is primarily stuff for Phantom and Etoile.
Indeed.
You got the male Phantom outfit here as the first one, and then I believe it'll follow with the female Phantom.
Yep, there we go. And then there is the Cast Criminal set.
And honestly, I love the cast set when it comes to like the Etoile look. It looks so good.
Yep. Pretty edgy though, that's for certain.
Yeah. It has edges on it. I love it.
Yep. Unlike a certain character that's edgy. I had to make that one, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that water ball there, that's an interesting accessory to get added there.
Mm-hmm.
And of course we got some emotes here, which include Phantom and Etoile poses.
Emote Arrival, which is nice.
That it is. So yeah. Just a really good set overall in terms of the AC scratch. I picked up the S Refix set.
Okay.
As well as the criminal set for the male cast. Interesting eyes here. They cross eyes yellows.
Ooh. Perfect for a toile.
Yeah, definitely.
For those of you who don't know, étoile is French for star.
Indeed. And they even make direct mention of that in the story.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You got some sort of a scarf accessory here. Sort of a long earring or something, I don't know.
Mhm.
And then the nightmare hair accessory, which really isn't any hair at all there.
No.
Not quite sure where that name came from. You got the Admiral Cape accessory, which puts a cape on one side, although I guess you could double it up if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And then the water ball again. Best I've been able to figure out of what to do with that thing is basically just put it on top of my head.
Yes, suffocate yourself.
Because, you know, Arks can breathe anywhere.
Yeah.
And they finally updated the item enhancements here.
Yay! Finally.
Yep, so now we got the /3s for everything here.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
It's just they need to do that in the mission pass. It's still the regular affix augment.
Agreed. Yep. And for the bonus rewards, this time we've got the circling Phantasm Fighter planes. So you got one set here, and then another set here. So I guess it's just two types of planes.
Yep.
And then Vocal Performance 3 is your scratch bonus at number 45.
Oh, jeez, 45 scratches for that. Ugh.
Yeah. Which, I don't know. What I'll say is at least this male cast here is looking pretty good.
Oh yeah, he has some fun.
Yep.
Anyway, fun. We got a fun scratch.
Yep. Let's see what we got for fun this week here. So, bloody makeup.
Ooh.
And then you got slit gloves and socks. Some pom-poms, apparently. Or pom-pom gloves, rather.
Mm-hmm.
You got back thrusters. The explanation hat.
It's dumb, and that's the thing I like about these fun scratches. Most of these accessories are just dumb.
Yep. You also got the armored visor. Here's the black variant. And then we've got several stickers here, like the liner sticker. And then I think the rest of these here are repeats from last week.
Mm-hmm.
They've also finally put the trick darts into the furnishings that you can get, so...
I don't know why, since you can just buy that from the fun shop directly.
Yep, it's true, but some players may not have realized that, and so maybe this is how they're going to finally get their achievements through Steam and Xbox achievements and such.
Yeah.
Let's see, and the Elegant set is what's currently available for furnishings. New music disc is Enemy Rush Waiting Room, and PSO2 event Relax. There is a scenery pass for Daybreak Province, and the Elegant theme as well. Your typical assortment of item enhancements and crafting, and then this week's emote is Warming Up.
Because it's winter. Get it?
Indeed. Alright, moving on. Indeed, there is an ARKS holiday event going on here, so we already talked about Kuna having her new concert. We have a new holiday decor going on for the lobby, including a giant Christmas tree in the middle of the lobby there. And then we have Christmas on Ice. Do you want to read this section here, Zance?
Sure thing. In the snowy and normally silent tundra area of Nefarious, things are beginning to stir. Decorations have been placed, the lights have been lit, and all await the pending festivities with glee. However, there are others that have been attracted by the hubbub, and they are not on the guest list. Ballspawn and other enemies are circling, attracted by the lights and music, and sadly, they are not your average opponents. Resonant and other enhanced enemies have been spotted, and it's up to you, ARKS operatives, to ensure that our holiday venue remains safe for guests. In groups of 12, you'll have just 10 minutes to clear the rabble from the venue, and quest points will be allotted to those who make the largest dent in the number of invaders. Naturally, as more enemies are defeated, the more intelligent and ferocious enemies will assume the defenders to have flagging spirits and will make their move, so be on your guard as your time nears its end. Fortunately, these enemies appear to have quite the collection of rare weapons and equipment on them, so their extermination may be to your personal benefit as well. And I have gotten 15 stars weapons out of this. The first time I ran this, I got two 15-star weapons.
Yeah, I've gotten like 5 or 6 at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a great place for you to get your diehards if you need to find them. Let's see. So you got the Cheval.
Because starting, I would start now. Start decent'ing some of these 15 stars. I know that sounds awful, but you're going to have to.
Yep, you have to get your Rivoli.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of the weapons here, we have the Cheval Uber, the Crush Spear, Epitimia, the Crush Lancer Tesia, Cheval Melm, which is different than the Cheval Uber, in that it's a sword versus a wand there. And then you have the Silent Tree, which is an all-class sword, amazingly.
Yes, and is one of the best all-class swords.
Indeed. And then quite a number of different abilities, or rather weapon potentials on these. Cheval Uber gets Invocation of Ire, level 3. Photon point goes to 0 when you use a photon art or technique, while photon points is maxed. Until it returns to max, photon point consumption is reduced and recovery is enhanced. So that's an interesting one to have. Crush Spear gives Soul Sunderer level 3, increases potency by 12%, adds a slash to normal attacks. Slash power varies depending on whether your HP is maxed or not. The Crush Launcher has Soulbound Munition, increases potency by 10%, increases normal attack and photonic laser speed. Cheval Melm, Invocation of Ire 3, which we already talked about. And the Silent Tree, Yuletide Miracle level 3, increases potency by 10%. You will use 50% of your HP to revive everyone 3 seconds after a party member is incapacitated. 300-second cooldown. But I don't think that'll kill you outright if you're lower than 50%.
Yeah.
And there's also a new S1 in all that. Comrade's Blessing. When 2 or more members are in the party, photon point consumption is reduced and critical rate increases according to the number of members.
That's actually pretty decent.
Yep. Especially if you're running
heavy, PP heavy classes, then yeah, that's really good.
Yep. Although if you got one of the light stream weapons, I don't think it's going to outpower the extra boost that you get from that.
Lightstream will just easily outplay it.
Yep. There's also an add S7 Supreme Perfection here, 10% chance to stun upon successful perfect attack. And then we've also got all these other augments here. Exceed Energy, which gives you 50 attack to everything, 20 dex, 20 defenses, 20 HP, and 5 photon points. You got the X Alice Soul, which gives you 20 extra attack, 20 defense, 20... let's see. 50 HP, and then an extra 2 photon points. Reaper, weak to light, increases potency when attacking enemies weak to light attacks. Note the greater a weapon's rarity, the smaller the potency increases. But that one could be useful against Fall Spawn. You got the X tier Soul, which gives you 30 extra range and 20 extra defenses, 20 HP, and 2 photon points. S1 Perfect Chain Will increases damage by 3% when performing a string of perfect attacks. X Acto Soul, 30 melee and 20 defenses, 20 HP, 2 extra photon points. And Divine Will, which gives you 20 extra attack and 5 photon points. That's a laundry list of augments there.
Mm-hmm. The one I'm most interested in would probably be the Exceed Energy. Or the Exceed Energy.
Yeah.
It's 50 melee is just right there. Well, and the 20 HP and not 3 PP or 5 PB is really good as well.
Oh,
but
yeah.
That 50 melee.
Yeah, no, it definitely is going to make making some of the weapon builds a lot easier to put together. I'm trying to remember if those can even be transferred or not. I don't think so.
I could check. I think I have some weapons with that augment.
Okay. I just remember trying to transfer them at one point and it just not working for me for some reason. Or maybe it was I don't know. If you can look at that, that would be appreciated. In the meantime, let's move on to Mary Zia. Zia's got a problem, or rather problems, and she needs your help. The holiday event venue in the Nefarious Tundra is infested with fall spawn, and it's up to you to clear it. She's got some goodies to hand out, of course. Hopefully you like the featured rewards below and a few Rising Weapon Badge 5. So, you got the Snowman Cannon, Weapon Camo, rather, which is for a launcher, and the Omega Cockatrice Head accessory, which I've seen some people just grab the Rappy mini suit and stretch this thing all the way out and just only have that as the only thing available.
That's
for the person's body.
That is beautiful.
And there's also Rappy and Umbra variants available. So the Rappy Soul gives you 30 dex and 4 photon points. The Santa Fever gives you 10 range, 5 dex, and 2 photon points. And the Temptation Augment gives you a rare drop rate increasing by 10%. That's the only one that's really good from that set there. And then you've also got some other featured rewards from Santa Rappy, including a whole bunch of Rappy variants. These are new ones from when compared to the Thanksgiving event we just had, because those were all the holiday Rappy mini-suits, and now you're getting all the color mini-suits. Plus Santa, as well as the egg one, which is for Easter, which that's interesting that this is in this event. That kind of makes me think they're trying to hint, maybe New Genesis is going to be out before Easter comes around.
Maybe. But also, I did check the Exceed Energy cannot be transferred or augmented. Maybe?
Yeah, that's what I thought. So it basically has to drop like that. But, you know, if you happen to get a really good drop where it's like Exceed Energy plus a mark on there, that becomes a really powerful weapon instantly.
Yep. And they can be transferred, they just can't be augmented. Or like affixed it.
Right, through the Augment Transfer Pass you can transfer it. So for Santa Umbra, we've got the Umbra Cane, which we saw previously with the Wind and Rain urgent quest earlier this year. We have the Santa Umbra Cane, which is a weapon camo, and the Santa Sori weapon camo, which is for jet boots, which is just a couple of sleds there.
With reindeer heads.
Yep. I'm surprised they didn't put a red nose on that one.
looks one of them has a red nose.
Maybe I'm just colorblind or
Actually,
something.
no, they do have red noses. Yeah, look, it's very small, but you can tell they have the red nose.
Huh. Maybe I'm just colorblind or something. Actually, I know I am colorblind a little bit to the green-red, so... Let's see, we've also got a bingo for the holidays. Why don't you go ahead and take this one here?
Alrighty. It's time to show off your bingo skills again, Arks. You complete all the objectives in the square, your bingo card, to get the fabulous rewards below. And there is a backside to it as well, so once you finish the front side, you do the backside. And you get a Harmonizer Reindeer, which is weapon camo for the Harmonizer. You get Caraboom, which is another reindeer, but for an assault rifle. Evolution Device Santa Rappy, and Evolution Device Caribou. The Carolwithia, which is a weapon camo for Double Saber Rod and Wand. And the Rappy Sack, which is a weapon camo for Talus.
Yep, so an interesting set of evolution devices and camos there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've also got Franca's Snowy Ski Chalet. Go ahead and take this one as well here.
Alrighty. We hope you brought your skis or snowboard arcs, or maybe an inner tube and an outfit that's semi-waterproof at least. Franca's Cafe is on point with a wintry theme, complete with giant snow rappies and a sledding runs. The rustic Charlotte theme of the cafe gives way to a patio that looks out upon a wintry horizon, and seating is ideal to watch operatives and civilians enjoying themselves on the slopes. For any celebrations that may be occurring, a snowy amphitheater has been set up, complete with benches and a stage. So if you wish to hold a festive costume contest, surely this is the ideal place.
Indeed.
Oh, they're acknowledging all the costume contests that people are doing.
Yep. I think I mentioned I won last week. So, yeah, it's definitely a good stage, and it's also a fun slide up there.
Mm-hmm.
You can go all the way to the... Go ahead.
The slide's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go all the way to the top of the Rappy Head here, so it's definitely a fun time in that place.
Usually, if a urgent quest is about to happen, I like going in there and just messing around.
Yep.
Anyway, so we now have a compendium of all the urgent quests.
Yep. Yeah, so
that's nice.
Yeah, so if you need the description of any of the ones that have happened in the past, here you go. Although the ones at the bottom still aren't filled in just quite yet. They're just linking to the old place at this point, so...
Yeah.
It is
be added in later, but
yeah,
all the other urgent quests that have happened, they are now here. And they also say if they are repeatable or not.
Indeed. And with all that, we are 1 week away now from our next update for New Genesis, which is going to be very early in the morning, but we are both going to try to be there for that.
Yep. I am really excited to see what's coming up here, because this is apparently Prologue 1.
Yeah, which is a really weird name to give it.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like wondering what that's all going to be about. Is this like going to be like an actual prologue to the story?
Either that, or it's the first of many different showcases of New Genesis.
True. But then the question...
What it is.
I'm hoping we're going to get like beta information finally.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. I mean, the Japanese players and the Space-Time Rift, they only have 100 deaths to go through on that, and they're already reaching, I think, death 30 this week, so not a lot of time remains on that. But yeah, the popular online RPG PSO2 by Sega will be reborn in 2021 with a huge update. We'll be broadcasting a program to bring you the latest information on the highly anticipated RPG Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. The official navigator, Hiro Arai, will bring you the latest information on PSO2 following the content shown during the TGS 2020 online live broadcast, NGS. You're in for a real treat with new videos, actual gameplay, and further character creation details. Joining official Navigator Hero Arrive will be an active ARKS operative, Yuki Iwai. I think that's how you say their name. Or
Yeah,
is it
Yuki
Iwai?
Iwai.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah, because when it comes to I's in Japanese, it's pronounced as A. So it's Yuki Iwai.
Gotcha. They're from the comedy duo Haraichi as MC, and the popular gamer Akare Nibu from the female idol group Hinatazaka 46 as an assistant MC. And
So we got a comedian and an idol joining a developer. That's interesting.
It is, but keep in mind the in the prior PSO2 plus lives, they've also had the comedy duo there as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So this begins at 6:30 a.m. New York time, 3:30 a.m. Pacific time. Goes for an hour. And the webpage for the broadcast, at least for the Japanese version, is already up on YouTube. But they're going to announce the global version, so I guess we're gonna have a translator for that one as well. Then,
yeah. That'll be nice. But yeah, we'll have on the global YouTube page will be where they showcase. And yeah, that'll be nice. Specifically, just to have a translator during it.
Indeed.
I know they did that for TGS, and it was good for what they could do.
Indeed. Definitely needed to adjust the volume on that, so I hope they're going to fix that this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is going to be an hour long, and then what we plan on doing is we're going to be doing a live reaction to it here, and we're going to follow that up with doing our own speculation of everything, just going in detail about it. And then we're just going to transition into the week updates that happened in PSO2 and other Phantasy Star places.
Yep, so it's an early show next week, that's for certain.
Very early.
Yeah, we'll both try to get to bed early.
Oh, definitely.
Alright, we have one other update from the team this week here. They have confirmed that some weapons added to Nana's Exchange unique weapon badges have missing elements. They will be patching the Exchange shop at a later date and add elements to all the affected weapons. So, yeah, for the time being, unless you're just breaking them down for the diehards, don't pick up any of the weapons that are in the unique weapons shop that don't have elements.
Mm-hmm. Also, someone there in the replies talking about the flavor text of weapons. Yeah, I would like that.
Yep. And then was there another one that just came out, or is this the same? No, this is them showing off the new pets here, the Herbie and Vulcan. Say again?
Herbie is so adorable.
Yep. And Vulcan is basically if you wanted to have a Dark Falls as a pet.
Yeah. But Herbie is so adorable.
I know. I still don't get why they changed the name from Grasis. Or Grass, I guess.
Yeah. It still makes sense of having it as Herbie, because Herb is still a pun.
Yeah, but part of it was also making fun of her glasses there.
Oh yeah, that is true. Good ass dude.
So yeah, those are fun pets, though. Definitely evolutions
what is that
of a
binary message they have there.
Oh, that's Rappy Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
it's just Rappy Friday binary. Okay.
Yeah, they had the mech Rappy on the screenshot here, so that's what that means.
Beautiful.
All right, from the global version to the Japanese version. We have an update coming up next week, which is a Sword Art Online collaboration. So let's go ahead and take a look at this video here now. I'll go ahead and full screen this one.
Mm-hmm.
And we start off with a new AC scratch here, it looks like. Interesting floating things behind them there, that's for certain. And the Uncle Sam outfit, and the
They're adding in the American stuff. Nice.
Yep. Yeah, they're finally adding those in over on the Japanese version. Also have an emote here for, looks like, cooking fish.
Yeah, it looks like they are cooking fish. Oh, and crawling. Okay.
And a UFO catcher.
UFO catcher. Okay, that's funny.
Yeah. And then you've also got emotes for the gun slash as well as the gunner, it looks like.
Nice.
And there's your turkey wrappy for the Japanese version. Celebration emote. And various artworks. And then here they are getting the same holiday-themed lobby that we just got here for Global.
Looks like it'll be until the 31st, obviously, because then the New Year's event.
Yep.
Which I don't know if we're going to get the same New Year's event or not.
I'm not sure either.
And we'll see. Also, they have a mission pass now.
Yep, this being Season 4.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like you got a
Yeah,
book.
I still love how, like, they stuffing they added in Global influenced to add into JP. It's pretty funny.
Agreed. Also got some balance changes coming here. One for Bouncer, one for Etoile.
And it looked like something for Fighter there as well.
Yep.
And we got a winter-themed scratch.
Actually, I think you're right. I think it was just for Fighter and not Bouncer.
Yeah, and then showing stuff in the winter event there.
Yep. And here's the big headliner, the Sword Art Online collab. So you can finally get your Kirito and Asuna on if you want to do that.
And they are also in the lobby. They look so out of place.
And there are full-on cutscenes for them as well. This is not just client orders.
Yep.
Which, there's something I'm going to send you after the show. I found something really interesting that was sent out online, and I'm wondering if it's might be related here.
Are we gonna also get the SAO collab?
Maybe, but I really don't know at this point.
And of course, it's with the dual blades.
Yep.
Got a bunch of different furniture emotes. Yep, showing the moves that these two use in SAO.
Yep. Yep, so that is the update for the Japanese side. We can actually take a closer look at some of this here. So once again, SAO collab. Here's the mission pass. So you're gonna find some gold keys in there, plus a rainbow key. It looks like at tier 10. And then balance adjustments. Yeah, so they were at. Actually, it was all three of them. So Fighter gets critical strike skill, critical hit rate increased, limit break insurance skill reduced to reduce recast time of limit break. For Twin Daggers, they increase the power of all photon arts. For Double Saber, the normal attack range has increased. They need that.
Mm-hmm.
Step attack range has been increased, and the Kama Itachi weapon action damage has been increased as well.
And for Knuckles, third strike of normal combo damage increased and increased the power of all Photon ARKS except Meteor Fist. Because Meteor Fist is already stupid strong.
Yep.
So yeah, Fighter getting a lot of balance adjustments. And by the way, all these balance adjustments will be added into Global as well. Any balance adjustments made on JP gets added to Global.
Yep, it's just a matter of time of waiting for it to come in. So just hang on. For Bouncer, the Photon Blade Fever skill has had its duration increased.
Good, it needed that.
And then for Etoile Overdrive, they reduced the recast time. I believe I saw that it was 3 minutes now.
Oh, nice.
What was it, like 8 minutes before, I think?
It's something insane.
It was something ridiculous that basically made it unusable. And so with that, an all-skill tree pass will be distributed as well. So if you're just starting out on the Japanese version, then you'll be able to get yourself some reset passes.
Remember, it's out to every character, and Global just recently had one, so yeah, it's going to come. It will be out for all characters.
Yep.
I have 6 characters, which means I got 6 reset passes.
12 here.
Mm-hmm.
There's also the Prodigy Psychic AC Scratch. We'll get to that in just a moment here. And then there's also the Oracle Christmas Collection AC Scratch. Coming December 16th. Let's go up to the other one here, though. So for that one, yeah, here's where we can see those blades floating behind again. In the artwork for this one here, that being the Luminous Zona, and then you've got the Cat Blowsun. For the males, you got the Feral Zona,
and of course, you got the USA stuff.
The Roller Diner JP version, apparently, the Pilgrim Dress JP, and Uncle Sam Suit JP.
I love the Uncle Sam suit. And I like when looking at the JP site when it comes to these scratches, because it also shows the concept art of it.
Agreed. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Here's the concept Japanese Uncle Sam here.
Or just the illustration of it.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
That it is.
And I love how it's getting the American stuff in the JP side. It's great.
Yep. Players say that they're interested in seeing that sort of stuff, so that's what's happening now.
Yes, because believe it or not, there are a lot of Japanese people who are really interested in American culture and in the English language. So, like, I do know a few people like that.
Yep. Even in game creators are like that as well. I mean, you look at like games like Mother 3. There are some direct references to it. Like they found like a screenshot of a diner out in the West somewhere.
Oh.
Really pixelated though.
Yeah, obviously.
I think it was like along Route 66 or something like that.
Like the most iconic route in America.
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, we've got some new eye styles. Of course, you got the Uncle Sam hair if you want to get that on. You got some chokers here, both for females and for males. You got the feral visor. And the luminous satellites.
Oh, so those are those little blade things that are around you. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. And of course, you got also the Uncle Sam hat and beard.
Mm-hmm. And the diner visor.
Mm-hmm. But where's the Uncle Sam cape? Is that further down, maybe?
You know, that's a good point. We got like some royal cloaks here.
Yep, and I see those wrapping wings.
Yep, these right here.
Yeah, wigs that are just bound up. Huh.
I mean, they look like they're wrapped as like a gift or something.
Yeah.
You got the rocket boosters.
Oh wait, the Uncle Sam cape is part of the outerwear outfit. Never mind.
Okay. Let's see. You've also got the wisteria hair ornament here. And then you've also got some breed colors as well. For the Texio
outfits, and we got 2 voices. Looks like a female voice by Megumi Toyoguchi, and a male voice by Shotaro Mabikubo.
Yep. And of course, we still have the lobby actions that were shown off before. There's also an AC Scratch revival for some of these here. The Wisteria hair, the Colvaria hair, Texio hair, Amel hair. You can also pick up a food device dex, as well as item enhancements including ability protection 5-slot or lower, add ability strike and photon point /3, great grind success 100%, attribute enhanced 5%. Who uses those at this point? And the add ability stamina and 3 photon point 3. And then for your scratch bonus here, if you scratch down to 20 times, you get the Turkey Rappy Suit JP. And then there's also... Go ahead.
The Turkey Suit is just tied to the AC Scratch and JP. Ooh.
Pretty much, yeah. And then at 45 times, you get the 599 Festival. Which was, I believe, those fireworks we saw in the video.
Which with the global version, pretty much just got for free. You just need to do those climb orders.
Yep. And then, of course, they have their own fun scratch here, which looks like they've got some eyelashes, a cross pin, and then several
anniversary pictures, and PSO music disc.
Tenor Sinus. So that is going to be actually from Phantasy Star Online Episode 3 Card Revolution. Which, we are officially at this point 9 days away from the official 20th anniversary, although we'll see if they actually do anything when we hit that day. All assumptions as of right now say no, they're probably going to do something early next year instead. Because that's a little too close to Christmas at that point. And then, of course, you got some fun scratch revivals as well here. Mittens, bookstrap, trident head, a bunch of socks and gloves, traffic control, lobby action, and then for room items, the operating bed, the heart monitor, and the IV drip. So that pretty much does it for the Japanese. Go ahead.
Both Global and JP had an extended maintenance, so fun.
Yep. That does it for PSO2 for now here. Let's move on now to Idola. So, this coming from the official... Go ahead.
This is straight from the official Discord, which I'm still in, and yet I haven't touched this game in months.
Gotcha. Yeah, we're, this update, didn't actually have any new story content from what I understand. It was just some, updated scratches. So you got the Stella EX, the Messala regular, and, the Liberation Army, the Unbridled Force Part 2, which is, sort of a side event that happens from time to time. Whereby there's a little bit of story, but the basic idea is you collect a bunch of stones, which you can then trade in for different items, including stamina restorers and things like that. And in terms of weekly fixes, they took out the Dark Falls and put in more Dark Falls. They optimized the 4-star gacha pool probability view, and they have started to add not on current banner characters to join 5 and 4-star gacha pools, which they're going to continue to do that going forward. And they also have a little bit more here. Whoops. Let's see. It says Stella's on fire and Messala. He is such a character. And they also have a ban notice here. These two particular accounts were found cheating in the arena, and both their points have been reset to 0. And they're continuing to monitor for anybody that is cheating. And then here are a few of the scratches. So here's the one from Messala. Here's one which will give you either Stella. I'm trying to remember who these other two ones are named as. And then there's this one where running a 10 times gacha guarantees a 5-star character.
Yeah, but it has to be the paid diamonds.
Yep, 5,000 paid diamonds. That is indeed correct.
Yeah, it's another thing about these kind of games that I just don't like. I don't like paying for that kind of stuff, but whatever. That's just me. I'm not big into gachas.
And neither am I. I typically just run it as free as I can, usually, in this. And then we have one other update for you today here. That coming to us from the Clementine side of things here.
Like I mentioned, they are also having their Christmas event.
Yep, you want to take this?
Sure thing. So, the event is a mission called the Subzero Outbreak. Ice-infected seed have begun invading New Days and appear to have contaminated the Mizuraki forest and surrounding areas. Maya Shidao has come to aid in the purification of the seed and will providing each guardian with a photon reflector at the Kugo Hot Springs. The photon reflector is required to participate and complete Subzero Outbreak, as it's needed to melt these pod things in order to destroy them. This event will introduce 20 plus new items to acquire, such as weapons, armor, units, materials, and even clothing. These items will be exclusive to this event. Many of the items in this event will be part of 2 new set bonuses, and Rappy Noel will be available from Subzero Outbreak's rare variant, making items such as Dagger of Serafi available. So this is a 2-week event thing that's going to be happening here. So week 1, level cap increased to 69. Nice. And grinding chances have been boosted by 10%, which is perfect. If like for me, I haven't really bothered with grinding my weapons up, so perfect timing for me to start doing that.
Indeed.
And for week 2, the PA EXP will be boosted by 2, EXP will be boosted by 2, and 3-star Photon Fortune for all races. Ooh, that's going to be really nice.
Yep, so that's when you can really get good luck with drops and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, with drops and also with the casino.
That's true. Speaking of the casino, they did also have to fix something with that, but we'll get to that in just a moment here.
Enemies. Due to miscommunication, the enemy freeze and stun immunity change from the previous update will be reverted. Marmy. Oops, my bad. Enemy damage resistance will be reverted to its original value of 50%. Duragara and Zamvapis no longer take reduced damage on their head. Missions. Fixed translation issue with train rescue. Items. Onkapiko sound effect has been corrected. The normal swim shoots are now available from G's mode. And the following new items have been introduced in this update. It is all, there's a lot of updates here. The Piran, the Christmas Tree Spear, the Popsicle Sword Plus, Salvador, Sonichi, Secret Cross, Festive Sweater, Popsicle Stick, Ice Bar Mix, Lightweight Fabric, Colored Wool, Christmas Orc, Dagger of Serafi, Merry Christmas, Rappy Noel Mad Dog, G Smart, Happily on Seal, Tension Repeater, the Sorry PP Generate, Santa Dress, and Reindeer Suit. Yeah, it's a lot of items, and these items are just from this event. So, yeah, definitely get on this event, because each mission will take a while. Like when I ran this event once the servers got back on last night, each run took about like little under 30 minutes. This is a long mission.
Yep, that's for certain.
But it also gives a lot of experience points, so definitely do it. And that's probably where everyone's going to be.
Yep.
Photon Arts changed. Raw maggot experience requirements have been corrected, as it was missed in the recent update. This will cause some players to have negative experience. Just use the technique as normal, and it should correct itself. So it's the experience is now the same as other raw spells. It technically requires less experience now. Yay! System updates. I already mentioned level cap has been increased to level 69. Nice. Fixed an issue where exchanging for an item with a full inventory would soft lock the player. Oh wow. Fixed an issue where no, it's not. Fixed an issue where exchanging for clothing would not give the correct color. The roulette wheel at Casino Royale will now give correct coin payout.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the payout that it was giving normally?
I think it was. I'm not sure. I think it was just refunding if you got like the color right.
Yeah, so it wasn't actually giving out a payout. Anyway, fixed an issue where certain chair decorations caused some My Room events to trigger. The packet fragmenting implementation in last update has been reverted, as it did not solve the infinite loading screen issue. And added a potential fix for boxes dropping nothing instead of Messala. Because yeah, they changed the DNR to where if the DNR rolls that you didn't get anything from the box, it would just drop Messala instead.
Right.
But yeah, that's the updates for Clementine. I still never got up to 60 when the cap was raised to that, so I have a lot to go.
Same here. I'm still stuck in the 30s, I think. So
I'm
over
at
the. I'll definitely be taking advantage of the boost during the Christmas break here.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. Same here. I technically don't have a Christmas break anymore since I'm now done with college. Finally.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I have a lot of work I still need to do, mostly around the house, just helping my parents out.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I guess you'll be looking for a job or something.
Yeah, that's like as soon as I'm done with this podcast, I'm going to go onto the site to just apply to jobs. Every day, apply to a job until I get someone that replies back.
Yep. That's basically how you have to do it.
Yep.
But remember, don't just stick with the recruitment sites. If the company has a regular website, go there and see if they have a place to directly post jobs.
I know about that as well. And I'm also looking to see if I could possibly go to somewhere in Japan. That would be great.
And I think you need a certain level of competency in reading and talking Japanese there.
I will be learning. And plus, there could be some Japanese companies that just want an American.
True.
Even if they don't know Japanese, they just want an American.
True. And maybe they have an American branch out there somewhere.
Yep. But yeah, I'm just looking on that side topic. Back over to PSO.
That pretty much brings us to what we had here for today. Did you have anything else?
Also, I should see what Affinia is doing as well. Because I believe they also have the Christmas lobby going up right now. Yep, Affinia Christmas 2020.
Yep.
So, let me show you, let me bring this up here as well. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, we typically don't cover all the PSO BB servers just because there are so many to keep track of, but we can definitely bring this up.
Like the main one that a lot of people use is Affinia. There are 64 people on it right now.
It is true.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot in terms of the PSO private server community.
Yep, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here.
With the conclusion of maintenance, it is now that time of year again. What time of year is it that? What time of year is that, you say? Why, it's none other than time for Affinia's yearly Christmas event. The Christmas event has begun and will last from now, December 12th, 2020, until January 9th, 2021. During the Ephenia Christmas event, you'll have the chance to find presents filled with goodies from the monsters you defeat all along Regol. This year, the presents monsters drop are the same across normal and very hard, but Ultimate Mode monsters drop different items. The Hunter's Boost Road has been changed to Random Attack Zerd for this event. Christmas Fiasco has been added, and Pioneer Christmas has also been activated under Episode 2's one-person event category. It is also usual for our yearly event, weekly bonuses are doubled, and also all bonuses will be simultaneously activated Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day. Also, during Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day, chance to find Christmas presents is increased from 1 in 1,500 to 1 in 750. This is a great time to either start a new character, raise up an old one, and also find some good gear. Have a great time out there, Hunters of Regol, and Merry Christmas. Thank you to all to the staff that have had a hand in redoing the present list for this year.
So yeah, even Blueverse servers are doing things for this time of the year. So it's whatever game you're playing, you're gonna find something fun to do with all these events going on. That is definitely for certain.
So yep, all the Phantasy Stars have Christmas, and like so many online games have Christmas.
Yep. It is what it is. It's a holiday that the world celebrates every single year, so they got to do something for it.
Yeah, and it's something I like. It is a world holiday. Everyone around the world celebrates Christmas. It's nice.
All right, so that pretty much brings us to the end of this episode. Unless you had anything else aside from that.
Nope, that's all I have.
Alright, so then in that case, on behalf of Xance and myself, thank you for joining us today. Day has dawned. Have a great day, everyone. Just another reminder real quick here. We are going live really, really early next week because of the new Genesis broadcast. We are going to be there live, most likely starting maybe 10 to 15 minutes before the show actually begins. And we'll catch you all there at that point.
Alrighty, take care. Johnny.